Hello students, welcome back to my channel, and in this video we'll talk about the expected cutoff of UGC NET English Literature. But before that I would just like to show you how you can check your answer key through the official website of UGC NET English Literature. Okay, so when you visit the official website, you can see this pop-up over here which says display key challenge for UGC NET December 2020 and June 2021. Okay, so when you click it, you will be open to another page. Okay, it is taking some time. So here you can view your answer key through application number and password, or through application number and date of birth. So you can click to anyone, whichever credentials are available to you. So the next page will open, which will ask for application number, date of birth and security pin. When you sign in, you can directly download the answer key and the question paper. Okay, so this is the thing which everybody might be knowing. But what is important is that let us talk about what can be the expected cutoff of UGC NET English Literature, right? Before starting the video, I would like to make one thing clear, that I also have appeared for a UGC NET exam this time, and my shift was evening shift, and many people are saying that evening shift was difficult, and I myself felt it, that it was very much difficult. We cannot compare to shift 1 because we did not give the exam of shift 1. But one thing I would like to make clear, that I also cleared NET in 2019. This time my target was to clear JRF, but I personally felt that paper was too difficult for me to clear for JRF, and my score was in paper 1, which is teaching aptitude. I scored 36 marks, and in paper 2, which is obviously English Literature, I scored 43 marks. So it makes the total of 79. Now 79 is what percent of 150? Let us find out. 2, 3, right? So it will go 2 and sorry, 1 second. Okay, so it is going to come somewhere between 53 point something, right? 333, I think so. I'm not sure about it, but somewhere around 52 to 53 it is there, between that, right? Total of 79 marks. Now let us make one thing clear, that the normalization process which is going to happen. In normalization process, there is so much confusion about the process, that some evening shift may be given marks, in the morning may be deducted some marks. But I would like to make one thing clear, that nothing that sort of thing is going to happen, right? There is a simple process which UGC follow for normalization, and for that I would like to give you an example so you can better understand it. So suppose, take some patience. Okay, suppose there are 50,000 students who appeared for English Literature, right? In shift 1, let us consider 25,000 people students gave exam, and in shift 2, let us consider again 25,000 students gave exam, right? So which makes total of 50,000. Now UGC NET follows just a simple process. What they will do from here, that out of this 25,000 student and out of this 25,000 students, they are going to select top 6%. Top 6% students from here and top 6% students from here. So this will again make 6% of 50,000. Okay, so I hope that you might be knowing this much maths, that the percent will not be added, it will just make 6% of 50,000, right? Okay, so this is the basic calculating formula, and there will be no such thing that the evening shift was tough, hence evening shift will be given some extra marks and all this type of nonsense things, right? Because you don't know the basis, on what basis you are saying that the evening shift will be given extra marks, right? Obviously the paper was difficult. I myself felt that the paper was difficult, but there is no logic in this thinking, right? There is no logic. How you can say that 5 marks extra will be given, or even 1 marks extra will be given because the paper was difficult, right? So this is the best thing which UGC should follow, and I think so this is the only thing UGC is following, because there is no other method through which there can be normalization process, right? Okay, and people on the YouTube are giving various theories about that this will happen, that will happen, but I think so this is the only thing which UGC will follow, right? So you do not need to worry that my evening shift was difficult, hence my score will be compared with shift 1. No, there is no comparison of scores between shift 1 and shift 2. Remember this thing, right? Shift 1 is totally different, shift 2 is totally different. So your marks will be only compared with the shift in which you appeared for the exam. I hope I have made this thing clear, right? Now moving forward, and if this thing happens, you might be thinking that obviously the percentile might be different, and you are right. The percentile might be different. What I mean to say, that suppose in shift 1 the topper scored 75% marks, and in shift 2 the topper scored 60% marks. So here 75% marks will be considered as 100%, and here 60% marks will be considered as 100%. And this is one of the important thing which the commerce and English students should keep in mind, that you need to see the answer key, because if you don't see the answer key in percentile system, you will never get to know how many questions were correct, right? Once the answer key is the window is closed by UGC NET, you are never going to know that how many questions you made correct, because in percentile system they do not give you the marks or the percentage, right? So I hope this thing also I have made you clear, that the percentile of both the shift may be different. Here 60% can get 100 percentile because the paper was difficult, and here people are saying that paper was simple. 75% student who got 75% marks will get 100%, and according to that thing, top 6% students will be selected, right? Understood? And here also top 6% students will be selected. Now let us talk about the cutoff of English literature. So I am going to talk about the evening shift, right? Because in the morning I have not appeared for the exam, and as I said, the cutoff or the percentile for the morning and the evening shift will be definitely different, right? So for evening shift I belong to a reserved category, and I scored as I said 79 marks out of 150, and my aim was to clear for JRF, but I don't think so that is going to happen, because at least you need to get 85 plus marks even in reserved category in English literature to get, this is the minimum, right? 85 marks is the minimum marks. I am saying marks, okay, not percentage, and don't get confused. Here I said percentage, here I am saying marks, okay? So at least you need to get say 85 plus marks to get JRF, but still I am hoping for the best, okay? So in the evening shift, if you have appeared for evening shift, I think so for general category, let us consider around 53 to 54 if you are getting, then you can hope, or you can be sure at least, that net is your net is easily done for you at 54 or 55 percentile percentage, right? If you are getting 53 to 54 percentage of marks true, right? Okay, and for OBC there will be somewhere around 50 to 51 marks for net for OBC, right? This is for general, this is for OBC, okay? For SC I think so, it is somewhere around 47 to 46 for net for SC category, and for ST it will be somewhere around 46 to 45, right? Here I have little bit confused you, but don't get much into numbers, right? Here it is 53 to 54, and for OBC it might be 50 to 51, and for SC there will be 46 to 47, and for ST 45 to 46, right? Now don't compare the scores with shift 1, because in shift 1 there can be completely different scores for UGC NET and JRF, right? This is only for shift 2, and you need to make this thing clear that there will be different cutoffs for shift 1 and shift 2, right? And that is the only purpose why UGC NET is giving result in percentile. Okay, so I hope I have made this video I made this thing clear, that what will be the cutoff of UGC NET English literature. Okay, if you found it helpful,